Hello. Let me just make some adjustments here real quick. And my dog chooses now to start barking. That might be too quiet. There we go. So, a couple of years ago, I played the original. The classic, perhaps first survival horror game. In what would later be known as the Resident Evil style. Alone in the Dark. And they went and made this. Now I finally get to try it out. Do it on standard, modern. Hope you're all doing well. That's funny. The other one started with a hyper-detailed frog, too.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
Huh.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at Derceto?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
A slightly different setup. Commander
My
seems
uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
to have
Then
been
what's
turned
my
into a
part in this?
sanatorium.
You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
Hey, Domade, how's it going?
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
So, like the original, you get to choose between Emily and Detective Carnby. I'm gonna go with Carnby first, but I will wind up playing the game again as Emily because you need to do it. You need to go through as both of them to get everything and get other endings.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
For those curious, this is running on my PC. I'm on Nobara, which is a kind of a passion project version of Fedora Linux. Running it emulated through Proton, and it looks pretty dang good. Environmental artists really went above and beyond here. Okay, first rule of game design, go towards the light.
Now what do we got here?
I got a clue, it's a flashlight. Why is that a clue? I don't know. Key item, kitchen garden key. Oop. Oh. Wonder if we're gonna have to fight any Grimace ghosts. That'd be fun. Neat throwback to the original. Let's see, anything else in here? Doesn't immediately look like it. I'm sure that was nothing. Let me know if the audio needs to be adjusted or anything. Is that a cat? Seems so. Very, very Louisiana here. This looks like an old plantation manor.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
God, you can almost feel the humidity here. That is good environmental stuff. Yeah, I'm a weirdo that looks at the level and everything. Okay. Normal looking statue. Gonna lurk? All good. What the heck is that? It's got weird glyphs on it, but I don't have anything to get it with. I think this is the final boss, maybe?
It's one big tree to fit inside a conservatory.
Also, the volume got really quiet. Like, I'm gonna put that up a little bit. I guess the cutscene just was naturally louder.
Huh? What?
Tree is definitely whispering. What's this? Housekeeper's key. Well, that's cool, but I don't want to go there yet. Not done looking around. Okay, so circle does a weird lunge dodge thing. There's a box with some bullets in it. Useful. Yes. This is chained off. That's not really a door. Also not really a door. There's no way that housekeeper's key does the padlock out here, is there? Hey, Metazyne, how's it going?
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
Okay, housekeeper's key does not use a padlock. So we are definitely getting railroaded inside. Find the front door and let Emily inside. Ooh, what's
Don't mind
this?
if I do.
A drink for health. Nice. Quick controls. Look. That's look. That's aim. And dodge. Run. Flashlight. Okay. Does that just naturally highlight? Yeah, it does. Okay. So if I miss something just going normally, I can do that. A book. Family Bible.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered lands.
Oops. Did not mean to do that. How do I... Okay. Touchpad. Lagnia... I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Derceto, the old plantation building, was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Comby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle.
Interesting. That's Carnby's details. Cool. Carnby, why am I hearing from Gloria Allen that you got some job at the Looney Bin? You better not be thinking of paying her off before me. You better not be thinking... I already read that. I don't want to take you for a ride, so let me get my money. So give me my money. I'll be at the Maccabee all night if you score some dough. Go bed, Morton. And then the Bible.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long
Oh.
been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any
It
of
is not
you,
written.
but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Syncretism. I guess that's a thing, yeah. More pistol bullets. It is kind of neat to get more backstory to the events here versus like the very few journals we got in the original game. What am I looking at? Medicinal drink. When one religion borrows elements of another, like how several Christian holidays are just repurposed from pagan holidays. Yeah, or Santeria, which is like a mix of, I want to say it was the Caribbean island stuff and Catholicism. My grandmother used to do that. On my mother's side. Huh. Butchery. Or, well, I mean, yes, but what's this? Rat poison. Part of the Great Depression set.
What was that?
Non-essential items that you can find throughout the game. Completing sets will uncover forbidden knowledge, sometimes even more. Delicious yellow paint. Delicious lemon. That's a well-rendered piece of meat. Oh, look at the mason jars. They're refracting a little bit. Subsurface scattering on the cloth. Yeah. Love to see it. I mean, honestly, from here, it looks like it's like they raked up what was outside and dumped it in a pot. What do I know? Come on, that chest can't be opened. What was that? Oh, it was water. Like any visual distortion. It's an item. Nope. More bullet. More bullet. Delicious yellow. Orange. Lemon. Salmon? A check? Oh, streetcar ticket. New Orleans Public Service, Inc. And something in the next room. Several things in the next room.
I need the key.
Guess we're not going that way. One of these buttons should... I don't have a map. Okay. I don't have a map yet. Huh. Boiler room? That's a sliding puzzle. And it's missing some pieces. Sabotage.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Interesting. Let me guess.
Safe.
Yeah, I can't go past that because of the leak. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Carnaby needs to run his face into superheated steam. Locked. Bathroom. Ah, I hate these old style tubs. More bullets. Marvelous Science. Weekly review of progress in industry, science, invention, and mechanics. Books are obsolete, said the book. Can I do anything with that purse? Nope. Oh, that carpet. That's not good. There's water damage up there too. Shit. Lottie's diary. Let me just, rummage.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Huh. I mean, the original was Eldritch Horror, so yeah, this makes sense. We got more heal drink. Locked medicine box and the map. Hallelujah. Oh, and look, everything that I bumped into. Yeah, they even marked the puzzles down. Nice. Green means solvable. Pink is explored. Blue is completed. That's really nice. This is how you do map survival horror, gamers. Game makers. Devs. Piazza key.
Nice.
Where's the piazza? Other side of the stairs. Yeah, separate icons for here's a puzzle versus here's a puzzle you found this things for. That's how it should be done. That's the piazza. Or this is. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
I need the key.
I mean, I could go that way, but I could go this way. And yeah, there is a run button. It's just funnier if I do it
It's
that way.
wedged shut.
Filling in the map is what I'm doing. Private, no entry.
Looks important.
Good job, Carnaby. Here's where I came in. Yeah, this put me back towards the front door. A little bit of a frame rate hiccup there. But that's kind of the thing with this game. The PC release had an issue with like the shader compiler, so there's occasional stuttering. Not that big a deal.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Heartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Cast of
Well,
characters.
he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
Well played. Oh, I'm seeing some Resident Evil puzzles here.
All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
Sometimes you gotta smile big and go for it. Yep. That's a sliding puzzle. I'm missing a component. Chest. Locked. Commonplace book.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself.
I didn't mean for it to, skip what was being said.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
God, I love writing like this. This is good shit. I love this.
How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Derceto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
That is a lot of fully voiced reading, and it's voiced so well, and the writing is phenomenal. There's that last painted tile. I'm gonna see if I can do that real quick then. Okay, it's not a slider, it's just put things in the right place puzzle. A swapper.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Not that much. Just see my room.
Oh, wow. That's striking.
Ooh.
I want to save this one.
Nice.
All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Alan Wake 3. Yeah.
Miss Hartwood. Emily? What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Oh. Ian Nollins now. Let's go back inside. Well, we now know that this place opens up into other places in reality. Can I go this way? Your map is of no use here. Oh, okay. I guess I should go out there. Silent Hill. Almost. That is so cool, though. Hotel St. George. Oh yeah, it is completely different. More bullets. What the? Jesus. Wasn't expecting combat. Okay, maybe you were right about the Alan Wake bit, because combat feels Alan Wake-ish. With a revolver.
Detective Conby had seen plenty of violence before, but nothing quite like this. What was that cursed thing?
Hey, Roxas. How's it going? I'm doing good.
Christ, what the hell was that?
Drowned corpses? This is gonna be great. An eldritch horror game set in 1930s Louisiana. Oh, that's all my buttons. Oh yeah, Rivals of Aether came out. I may try that. I'm not really a fighting game guy, though.
I can't go that way.
The world vanishes into fog that way. Okay, Medesign was right on both counts. Alan Wake meets Silent Hill.
What the hell is going on?
Place looks so weathered. Your hometown paper, Louisiana Post. Items can be thrown at enemies. We are hiring longshoremen and crane operators. I'm gonna bet they want me to try to avoid combat. This feels like that kind of game. Pistol bullets. What is this? Johnny's a Conqueror. Roots and medicines. That would lure enemies through any here. I guess. It's not that powerful a bell.
Don't let them get inside, combat. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's story.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
I have so many questions. Batista's key. That's Batiste. Okay. There's 3 keys on the chain. One that opens up Miss Jackson's place, and 2 belonging to Derceto. One for the clerk's office and one for the library. A preserved reptile. Goat without horns. You know, for a place that advertises roots and medicines, so far I've mainly found bullets. By mainly, I mean entirely.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Anything I can do for... Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Batiste, just tell my sister Lottie I'm alright if you see her.
All right, I'm heading out.
Be careful out there.
Yes, I guess that's all the conversation I'm gonna have with him, man. Alright. Guess it has to be this way. Melee weapon. Pipe.
Okay.
What the?
My weapon!
Weapon durability of this thing. Understood. I'm full on pistol bullets. Monster sounds are very gloopy. Yeah. Yeah, they sound fresh out of the bayou. I was born in Louisiana. Had family there. Still do. I like I'm getting this items can be thrown thing. Ah. Okay. So R, you can't let go of R2 once you start. What is that thing? I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Ah. I feel like I've just gone in a circle. Because I have. But that's where everything's kind of pointing towards. Yeah, this must be it here then. More things shambling out there. Right there, in fact. Is there a reload button? Yeah, square. Okay. Oh, I hate that one. I really hate that one. Alright. That something? That's a brick. Fuck. Okay. Less bullets, more bricks. Understood. What do we got here? A juju. 2 out of 3 on the Crescent City. For forbidden knowledge? I guess.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
Talisman you have open blueprints for? Got it.
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
An old talisman shaped over centuries, the engraving of the numbers looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish, occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. I guess I'll use this to travel?
I think it's meant for the talisman. I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stein. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
Okay, good to know. I don't want to go yet, because I feel like I'm missing something, or I will miss something. You know? I got 2 out of 3 of the items from out here. But only 1 was actually from out here, come to think of it. But I did kind of skip through a large part of the outside. I'm just gonna do a quick looky-loo. Not like I have a map or anything. But at least checking is quick. Hey, a melee weapon. See, I would have missed that. And these bullets. And this bell I
can't
shouldn't
go
ring.
that way.
I did use an obtuse amount of bullets. How do I get there? That's definitely gonna be something. How do I get in there? No, we're playing dodge. Didn't mean to shoot. Well, fuck you. Oh, don't tell me. What I wound up finding was the way back to where I was. Is that it? I did. Yep, this is back to the... Oh god, it followed me in. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, let me out. Iframes. Go, go, go. Trundle a little faster there, Carnby. Ah, fuck. Okay, I didn't miss anything. That was funny though. It's good practice for dodging. Guy's carrying a bunch of knickknacks, several weapons, probably at least one sheet to the wind by now. Okay, yeah, fair. You right. It's funny. I didn't trap all the enemies in there, but I kind of left them in the dust back there, at least.
He
358. Oh, I should be looking on the right side of the screen.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
Detective. I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Derceto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
Armagnac.
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Aw.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Just
looking
down that
forward
one shot.
to it. Safe returns.
Detective Carnby, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Does that mean her
Do you want to
playthrough
come
is...
see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later.
Yeah, triple sec has been used forever, and the sidecar is from, well, at least 1930. I like how he was just
This
running
talisman
around
brought me back from the French
in
Quarter in the blink
bloodstained
of an eye.
clothes.
If
No
Jeremy
one said
can
anything.
travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
A rubber stamp. Lost children. Can use the shotgun? Oh. Thank goodness for Batista's keys. Broken plates.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
I think I've seen that. No, that wasn't the kitchen garden. Unless it was.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is Derceto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Derceto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Yeah, I do like that the handwriting changes go as a voice change. So, each character is visually and audibly demarked. Room key number 6. Cool. Okay, what else we got here? Repairing the boiler.
I saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Wine cellar. I think that's back where I started.
I need the key. I need the key.
I don't have that key. Okay. It's not the look button, that is the aim and kill something button. Let me just violate doctor-patient confidentiality.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
Hold on a second. I just want to say before this one goes off, this is starting to feel like a really good game of Clue. I know that games of Clue don't get this involved, but I would like them to be. I am hyped for this. Anyway.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying.
then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Korsakoff syndrome is a disorder of the central nervous system characterized by amnesia, deficits in explicit memory, and confabulation. This neurological disorder is caused by a deficiency of thiamine in the brain and is typically associated with and exacerbated by the prolonged and excessive ingestion of alcohol. So it's a real thing. Today we learn who needs wheelchairs when you have drugs. Me. I also need drugs.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
What?
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed.
Man, this is like 1930s psychiatry, which, let's be honest, they got a lot right, but Jesus Christ, they got a lot very, very wrong. Yeah, Grace's story is gonna be rough.
Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Derceto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor.
Fascinating. Also, I'm gonna backtrack just a quick second here. Room 8, room 7, room 1, room 6. This is the one I have the key for.
Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago. A claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane.
Huh.
I will have to take it slow. and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor.
This one's fascinating. So she just showed up and said she belongs there, and then claimed she was someone, and then unclaimed she was that someone. But there was someone with that name, but they vanished. Is she a system caught in a time hurricane?
Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Well, that's not terrible, but it's kind of terrible. 'Cause, you know, back then, you could just kind of hide someone away in one of these places.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy.
Rorschach. I see a bunny. I can't get any closer, but I see a bunny.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Coward. True deer high-fiving. Yes, Carnby. We look with our gun. We touch with our gun. But like, okay, so like he's in New Orleans in the streets getting beaten up by abominations, gets all bloodied up, and then appears in Dr. Gray's office bloodied up. I mean, look at his shirt. And no one says dip. Oh well. Alright. So we can open that door down the hall to go to the library. Kitchen garden. Yeah, okay. So I don't have that yet. Blue is completed. But maybe I can get into the clerk's office? Is the blood imaginary? Maybe. Wait, what room is this? Oh no, it's the treatment room. And then the clerk's office is through that room. But there's a No, in reception. Oh no, that's that door over there. Okay. No, I just got turned around a little bit. Alright. I can go this way. Cat? I can put a ladder here and get a shortcut. That's nice. What room is this? Library. Okay, what we got? Lost Plantations of Louisiana.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana. Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of Perique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism.
Huh.
Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legras of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Fascinating. And that's the colony that, I don't remember her name now, Elizabeth, I think, said that she was part of, which is why she said that this is where she should be. I haven't even met them yet, and I'm trying to piece stuff together. Okay. Artist colonies are not something I'm familiar with, but my understanding of history is limited, to be fair. Wasn't a high priority in Florida education in the 90s.
Ooh.
Carnby like. Jaye like too. I would like that. Fire poker. What if it doesn't have a artist chipped in and bought half of an abandoned mall? Why doesn't that happen more often? Because money worthless now, Jaye. Duh. Do you think that the game's gonna let me just whack this and get it? Nah. Okay. It's special glass. This would be the drawing room then.
It's wedged shut.
And I can't get in there. This is completely normal. I think we just read about this. Bolt cutters. Alright. Thank God for temporal displacement. I think I want the fire poker. What is that? That's another pipe. The bats are fine. See?
What happened? Everything's normal again? Right.
I'm used to this, but you know, I play strange mystery games all the time. This is a daily occurrence, basically. The birds. Now, can I bolt cutter this? Well, first let me put this ladder up, because that'll be a nice shortcut.
Got it.
That was awkward. A fire axe or a hot poker? Hot poker. I'll take this water hose.
Hey.
I can carry all these other items, but only one melee weapon. Let's see. We'll just connect the water hose. And... perhaps I should turn on the water. Ooh, what's this? A mummified cat. Oh. Unfortunate.
This can't be real.
Carnby, put that back. Oh, okay. Broken plate. A piece of a larger decorative plate. Cool. That's done. And now we need a valve in the wine cellar. That I don't think I can get back to. Yeah, that's locked. So I'm missing a key of some kind. But at least that's done. So that means there's still something out here that I haven't interacted with. So what's still here? Unless there's like an other world of this one. Poker. Oh, it was just the axe. Okay. So how do I get back to the boiler room? Oh, right, so there's a conservatory. Duh. You know what? I'm gonna use that ladder. You're closing off routes behind me. And then a cat launches out and knocks Carnby right off the ladder. Okay, where can I go? I can go into Lottie's room, which I went into before. This way. Yeah. I went in here last time. I couldn't open this because it requires weird medical specific key. Then upstairs is completely blocked off. Downstairs I could go backwards through the kitchen. Sound being okay for everyone? Still trying to get the mixing right. As we say, it's always audio.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot. It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one, it's broken and missing some pieces.
I can't place this yet. I don't think it goes here. It sounds fine? Okay. Oh, what kind of headphones did you get, just out of curiosity? I like talking about tech. Uh-oh. Soup's done. Oh man, I could go for some good Creole food. Shit.
In my kitchen. I assure you. No,
I'm sorry.
Promise
I didn't.
you. Mr. Hartwood is
I was just
nowhere
looking
near my
for-
kitchen, and neither should you be. Don't make me
I
kick
didn't
you
mean
out
to.
of this house.
Sorry.
Now get out.
Yeah.
God damn.
Conby was in shock, but also a little embarrassed. The housekeeper was furious to find him searching through the kitchen and had run him out of the room. There was something strange going on with her, but it didn't feel connected to the case, so he decided to stay out of her way.
Sennheiser. Oh yeah, that tends to be a pretty good brand. It didn't come with a microphone cable splitter. I mean, those are relatively easy to find, I think. I've been using a pair of Aerodynamic DT770 Pros, 80 ohms. They've been fantastic. But I always recommend, I'm gonna pull this up because I don't get to bring this up too often. When you're dealing with headphones and the computer, you wanna find a good equalizer setting. And there's this website I use. Well, it's a GitHub where people like rtings.com and other audiophiles have basically put together this list of every headphone imaginable and have figured out the correct EQ profiles to get the best sound out of each headset model. Highly recommend it. For those watching the VOD, it's Auto EQ on GitHub. Want to check it out for yourselves. Okay, so I can't go that way through the kitchen. I don't think. Unless she just vanished and I can go through. Nope. Okay. Boiler room is still not completable. Oh yeah, no, I hate those voiced your microphone is unplugged, or your battery is low. I hate that. I think my an old Corsair set I had a long time ago did that. Bloody annoying, but at least you could turn it off. Okay, let's think. Objectives. Find the astronomical clock mentioned in the commonplace book. That's this thing again. The old clock, the old upstairs clock. Okay. Jeremy's room is further up. So it would be in the attic. Be upstairs from his room. Nope.
It's wedged shut.
Why can't I just... Oh, yeah, wedge from the other side. I don't have other people to deal with, so sometimes basic concepts like that escape me. Okay, so guess we go back to Dr. Gray's office, see if Emily's done. Oh wait, no, main stairs. Forgot about that. That bear is gonna come to life. 10 to 1. So are these things. Oh, there's the clock. How about that?
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, girl about yay high?
Can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. But we can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around.
Must be a lawyer.
I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
McCarthy reminded Detective Conby of an old barfly he used to know. He detested him. There was no getting around it. McCarthy was going to have a hard time getting on his good side.
Okay, so I have this annoying tendency in heavily accented games, like let's say Red Dead Redemption, where I'll start to vocally mimic what everyone else sounds like, and I heard myself dip into that I'm just a simple country lawyer kind of talk after that guy spoke up. So if that happens, that's just a weird quirk of mine. I'm sorry. This is Jeremy's room, right? Yeah.
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
Still can't open that. Emily is here.
Emily's here.
That's terrifying. Children are terrifying. Children's drawings are terrifying. Can't open that. Alright. This door is extremely blocked off. What's in this? Awesome. Whose room is this? Batista's. He's busy. I don't think he'll mind. Fountain pen. Rubber stamp. Dog collar? Unlocks a shotgun cabinet. Secret objective. Forbidden knowledge, forbidden knowledge, forbidden knowledge. Secret objective, forbidden knowledge, secret objective. Unlocks a hidden memory. So he's a prize fighter. Hey, that's actual Rocky. Rocky Monte. I don't remember how to pronounce his actual name. And he's a fan of amazing stories. Stories by H.G. Wells, Jules Verne, and Edgar Allan Poe. Aw, I knew I liked him. Good shit, good shit. Is this room 6? Yep. I'll just break in here.
Huh. How eccentric.
Family tree, a bed rather disturbingly in the dead center of the room. Oh, hold up. Look at the detail work on that statue. Oh, this would be so cool to run around in VR. Examine the paintings.
These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
Complete the shape was the rot on the paintings. You know, I kind of wish the game hadn't told me that, but that's modern for you. Okay. Oh. What did that do? Must have unlocked something. Rosie's journal.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Welcome back, Domadette. Exercise and shower are done and food has been acquired. Good times.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Oh, you guys are doing the Elidibus fight now? Put on the music. Like, the music is a big deal because it calls back to the Amarat theme, and what I was talking about with Soken, what he was doing during the game at this time. Trust me, it's a treat. Let's see. Yeah, that's the original artist colony. Got it. What is?
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
Those are Greek letters? No, those are astrological symbols. Yeah. And this is...
I did it! I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
Huh, he left a letter for her. So, what did doing this do? William Agnes, Franklin Mossig, Nora Keith. Nora Keys, 4. Franklin Mossig, 9. William Argus, 2. 249924? It's a talisman thing. Yeah, I did that. I mean, I could brute force this probably. Yep.
Got it.
Oh crap. This is why you close your door and this what the. This is why you close your door in the south. Exploding worm mounds. Gross. Oh, okay.
Detective Conby had a hard time understanding what had happened. It did feel similar to when he was pulled into the French Quarter, but with less power and purpose. Did he cause this, or was it something else?
I can try repairing the boiler room now.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, all that blood went away from a good drink. Make of that what you will. And suddenly I forgot where everything is again. Yeah, I can do that. Does this not go here? Hold up. Examine. It does not go here.
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
Remember what I said about children? So the other plate is behind the boiler? And I can't get behind the boiler because I need... Oh, conundrum. What if I tear down this? Well, that'll just put me in the stairs. Not that I could actually do it. I don't have a key to go that way. You mentioned Cassandra's room. So, if it's not all goopy, Guess that's where I'm going next. Oh, I love this. So, will that be a jump bear? Probably. Let me actually look at this because they really want me to.
This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the commonplace book. Huh. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken. I think I've seen this somewhere.
No.
There's something in the commonplace book about this.
Yeah, I know, but I want to do it on my own. Oh, you know what? It's this piece that's wrong. And then this piece. And then this piece.
I think the clock broke. Or maybe it just stopped at a very precise place.
Three, 6, 4. But I want 2, 4, 9. I need to go back to that room and look at the order of the names. Okay. William Franklin. Okay, so 2294. I feel like I should go in here. Nope, okay. What's this from? Locked, that's what it is. Two, 9. Okay, fine. I can't do that one. Alright. So 6, 4, 3.
There's a picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
It's this hallway. Oh, that flashlight does nothing.
As his pride faded, Detective Conby was left with a feeling of unease. He had successfully managed to enter a whole new world. How could this be? And why did he accept this so readily? One thing was clear. There were no answers to be found by standing around questioning reality, knowing only what he read in the commonplace book. Carnby headed off to look for Jeremy in the hateful mound.
The fateful mound outside the oil rig, if I remember correctly. Yep. Jesus. Let me guess. No map? No map.
Huh. I made it. I entered another one of Jeremy's memories. Ugh.
Ah, that's cool. There was a teleporter flag there or something. That hallway is gone. It's very much giving me like Silent Hill The Room vibes.
May 1923, Monday. All okay, ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hotwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully that's the end. Work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
Okay, so Jeremy came here to investigate a burial mound that was found. Bullet. More bullet. Okay, hugs. Nothing? Nothing. Ah, here's stuff outside. A map, but that doesn't count.
I need the key.
Oh, come on. Really? That's an Alan Wake thing.
Locked.
Throwables means there's gonna be enemies. Can I unlock it? Yes. Bullet. You bet there's an enemy in one of these? I do. This one. Jetty key. This one. Damn it. Right, map is of no use here. God. What does this do? Oh, that's the bridge.
There's something missing.
Yeah, the bridge. And the control mechanism. There's something up there. Yeah, there's a health bottle up there. Okay. Get it from the other side. Not right now. Have any of you actually ever been in a marsh or a bayou or a swamp? They're pretty, but they're just loud and itchy and wet. That's my experience anyway. I wonder if it's like Silent Hill, where if I don't have the light, I don't have a radio on, but like maybe the light draws them to me. I don't think those guys are actually moving now. They look stuck. Still have my hot poker. Doubt it's hot anymore, but oh, what is this? Bridge lever.
Got it.
Something spawned. Oh, fuck that. Is that a crocodile? Kinda. I guess alligator might be more prevalent out here.
It worked.
Random tangent, well, not really a tangent. Random fact. Alligator kind of has a chickeny taste. Pretty good. There's a health drink here, but I'm full. And I'm at full health. So, utterly pointless. Good work there, Carnby. Whoa. Wasn't too bad. It's like a giant leech. gator arms and slug leg. Slug leg. The fuck is a slug leg, Jay? I don't know how my brain does that. At least they die easy enough. An ore. That's not going to work very well, but I'll pick it up again in a second. What we got? We got bullet. Nothing. Shovel. Hell yeah. Plenty of melee weapons here.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
Somebody's scooping around outside. Nope, inside, inside. How did I not see that guy? You're gonna group in through the windows. Or not. Gazing statue. Pistol bullets full. Guess I should use them. Can't be it. That's it.
Huh.
it was this bridge that was missing. Okay. So that's where I started. And I went that way, which wound up being the right way. Okay. Now I know where I am. Relatively speaking. Yeah, I've been in there already. That one and that one. So now we go this way. Sneak. It's a sneaking mechanic? Are they laughing? Slimy. Didn't alert the other one somehow. Terrifying.
There's gotta be a way to get to the other side.
Yeah, that was expected. Nope, Carnby. Carnby. Okay, you're committed.
All right. Now what?
Fair question. What's up here? Tough cloth.
Yeah, come on, Carnby. Wouldn't you rather fall to your death than go up in flames?
Yeah, sure. We use a tough cloth on this and zip line. And we did it, leaving only total destruction behind us. Job well done, I say. Any industrial accident you can walk away from. What the fuck? Oh, I don't like it. This Lorax is pissed. A little
That's
faster,
the hateful
Kirby.
mound Jeremy talked about in his book.
I realize $150 in 1930 is a lot, but you're gonna need to add a 0 to the end of that at least.
Don't come any closer. I'm armed.
Get that thing out of my face.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just a detective trying to find something called Tarawea.
You're after Jeremy too? Why?
I'm working for his niece. She wants to make sure he's alright.
He might be unharmed, but far from all right. He's a curse upon Derceto.
Here we go again.
What?
Oh.
Oh, Christ in heaven.
You got the bag, though. Hello, hello. So, my whole operating system just kind of exploded there. For those of you on YouTube, that might mean that this VOD is in 2 pieces. I don't know. Or there's going to be a weird gap. Either way, let me just boot the game up and we'll pick up from where we left off, hopefully. Hopefully. Or not. Okay. So, that's the end of the stream, I guess. It's a little early, but, you know, it's acceptable. It's within acceptable limits. I'll see if we can get that working by next Monday. Tomorrow will be Zombie Cat's Day. I don't know what he's streaming, but it should be something fun. Nothing happening on Wednesday, but in our Discord, we're doing our tabletop session. If you'd like to join Discord and watch and maybe join future sessions, exclamation Discord in chat. We'll get you there. Share the link. Share the stream. And we'll raid Comfy Bunker, cause they're on. Just give me a second to type in the doodad. Yep. I will see you all on Thursday with more Metaphor Refantasio. Until then, have a good night.